So, I know I start a lot of my videos off like with a sigh or wow, it's been an insane month or whatever, but man, July was insane. Um, I went to my first RTX, which was super, super exciting. It's basically, if you know the company Rooster Teeth, it's their convention that they hold every summer, and this year was the first year I got to go, which was amazing and so much fun and such a fun experience. It was my first convention ever. So that was a lot of fun, kind of experiencing that for the first time. And then, so we were gone the first weekend of July. We were gone the 4th through the 7th or 8th. Right after RTX, which is held in Austin, Texas, we drove up. We had flown into Dallas, so we had to drive back to Dallas anyway. So we ended up adding on 2 days to the trip and spent a night in Waco. So we got to go to the Magnolia Silos and go and see all of that and go to the Dr. Pepper Museum, which you guys don't know, but Dr. Pepper is like my signature drink. It's my pop of choice, and all of my friends know it. And so when we had decided to go to RTX, we had decided then to go to Waco, and I was like, well, the Dr. Pepper Museum's in Waco, so that's like obviously something we have to do. So we did, and it was interesting. It was cool. Got a few things signature that are there, and then we flew home, and we're home for a day and a half, and then drove out to Missouri for a wedding, and we're gone that following weekend. And then I got back that Sunday night and had to go to work Monday, and had work all week in the evenings, as well as working on a final project for school. And then the booktubeathon was the week after that. And I didn't get anything read. I read 2 books this month, but they were both finished before I left for RTX on the 4th. So the reading rush just did not happen this year, which is really, really sad for me because I participated the last few years. But it just was not something that I could do. I had to finish my final project for school, and so I was taking a payroll accounting class. I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but my entire final project was finishing 3 months worth of payroll for this fake company that we'd kind of been working through. And so every day, and it took about 40 hours total worth of work. So every day I would spend like 2 hours on it at a time, crunching numbers and doing tax calculations and stuff. And it wiped my brain out, in addition to working and stuff, and then working on that. And I just did not have the mental capacity to also sit down and read a book. Like, the most I could do was just sit and watch Friends or watch a random YouTube video. Like, I had no mental capacity to read and enjoy a book for pleasure. So I did read a little bit and listen to a few audiobooks here and there, but didn't finish any books. So I'm in the middle of a lot of books right now, going into August, which gives me hope for August that I'll be able to finish quite a few things. I don't have any school stuff until the 26th. I do have a few work things. I actually leave tomorrow on a little business trip, which I will fill you guys in on later. For now, I'm just gonna not say anything. But it's, yeah, kind of a little bit of a business school trip sort of thing. But yeah, so I'm gone almost this whole week. And then other than that, I don't really have many things going on. I've got a few work things here and there. But this weekend I decided to just go to Panera and have lunch and take a book. And I read like 6 or 7 chapters of a book. So I might be doing that a few times this month just to kind of get out of the house and get out. Maybe I'll go to the library a day and just read or do something like that. Go to the park. Do something to get out of the house. But now that you have kind of a little bit of a life update from me, well, I guess before I get in there, I might as well just do a whole life update. Just so you guys know what's going on this fall for me and that why I might not be doing as many videos. Not that I've been doing too many for the past few months, but that I might fall off the face of the earth again. Starting in September, I am directing a youth theater play based off of the Ramona Quimby books by Beverly Cleary. I may have told you guys that I had been looking at shows and doing stuff, but I'm for sure directing one in the fall. And I also am taking 2 classes at our community college. So I have a lot on my plate in the fall. I'm really hoping that I still get to read and go forward with that, and get my numbers down and get my reading goals done that I want to. But I don't know where that is going to take me, and I don't know. I'm hoping to do a lot of pre-production work once I get my script, hopefully this week. They've been on back order, so I have no idea. But I'm hoping that I'll get a lot of pre-production work in, which means if I get stuff done during pre-production, I won't be doing as much week to week in terms of class prep and things like that. So yeah, that's my life right now. It's kind of insane and amazing and exciting, but you know, I'm excited to see what this fall holds with the show and with my 2 classes and going forward and maybe transferring in the next few years to a normal college here around here. So we'll see on that personal education level where that's going to go. But anyway, without further ado, the only 2 books that I finished this month, one of which I was supposed to finish in June and didn't. But I finished it on like July 1st or July 2nd or something like that. And then the other one I finished like July 5th or 6th. So again, I really should have finished these books a lot sooner than I did, but it's fine. So the first that I finished is Cress by Marissa Meyer, which was Kat and I's June pick for our book club. We don't really have a name for it, but this was our June pick, and so we read this and have kind of discussed it a little bit. Depending, she and I might talk to her and see if she wants to maybe do a video on this series and kind of do something how we did Blood of Olympus way back in the day. Which, by the way, I don't know if I've said this, that video has over 1,000 views, which I know in the scheme of things is not that many. But it's like a half-hour long video, and it has over 1,000 views now. So that is my highest view video. The rest of my videos have like 10 or 15 tops, maybe 20. I'm not great at keeping up on this, so it's kind of my fault, but it's fine. So this is our June pick. It was really good. Not going to say anything because it will spoil the rest of the series. But yeah, I think I gave it a 5 out of 5. Maybe I gave it a 4 out of 5. These books, all of them are, I really struggle to get into them, but then once I get through like the first 100 pages, I'm going. Like, as the series goes on, they catch me a little bit sooner, but it takes me a really, really long time to get into them. And then the second book and the last book that I finished in July was Fairest by Marissa Meyer, which is book 3.5 in the Lunar Chronicles series. This book was not what I was expecting. It was good, but not at all what I was expecting. I actually listened to both of those completely on audiobook. The person reading the Lunar Chronicles series is a really, really good audiobook auditor? Reader? I don't know what the term is for them. But she like really kind of encompasses and has good inflection and stuff, and I listened to both of those I think on 1.75 speed and was still able to understand her and take stuff in. I'm currently listening to an audiobook that I'll talk about in my TBR for August that is not, I can't listen to it any faster than 1.5 because she jumbles her words together, which is fine. I just was enjoying 1.75 because I got through everything a lot faster. so that's it for this video today, guys, I guess. I only read 2 books this month, but there's a little bit of a life update for you guys as well. But yeah, if you have any questions for me or anything you want to see or ask me about or just chat me up, just go ahead and comment down below. I did not really participate. I finished C and F in the Alphabet-thon this month, but with everything else I had going on with school and work and the travel stuff I had going, I just did not have time to host even at all, which I feel really, really bad about because I said I would, but I just didn't. I kind of fell off the face of the earth for this readathon and for both of the readathons this month, because for Reading Rush I didn't participate in any sprints. I didn't even try. I just gave up. I was like, I'm done. I can't. There's no way that's happening. So anywho, that's it for this video today, guys, and I'll see you guys all in my next video soon. Bye!